Uh-huh. Master, these... You're supposed to... How does he... That would be obvious to any... It's called... Get your... I'm hot on your heel. No. Just some good old-fashioned police. It's called... Who said I'm getting slow in my old age?
That's it. This...
I don't know if I've got it in me to hurt him.
Who said anything about... never mind. I want him in a new cell. I want his belongings stripped. But I have one last question for you.
Inspector, you look fantastic. Have you lost?
Save it.
What would ever give you that impression?
Disguising as a passenger with phony papers.
They got me on board, didn't they? And I'll have you know, they were some of my man's best work.
I knew he couldn't have done it all alone. He must have a network of people working for him.
What did ever happen to her missing jewels?
They aren't missing. You stole them.
Without any proof, we shall just have to agree to disagree. And that was it. No more luxuries, no more anything. Just me, the cell, and my thoughts.
What did he think moving you to another cell was going to achieve?
Allow me to finish. All will become clear.
It would be wise to consider your next move if you wish to see the light again.
It's always a game with him. I can't let him think he's got one over on me again.
I hope you've decided to be more forthcoming with your answers.
Perfect. The judge is already frustrated with Lupin. And after he hears about his actions on board that ship, he'll be kissing goodbye to his freedom.
While you decide if this game of yours is...
Keep calm. There's no...
If I had the... I was nowhere.
Funny.
I have only been in...
How I'm okay. Surely there is more than enough.
You're aware of... Thank you. Tell me. And you...
I don't know.
And you feel he should face...
I want him punished for what?
I understand this chain. So many miles you have crossed to a...
About time I got my...
It's something I've always wondered about. Why you?
I had the pleasure of meeting Inspector Ganimard at a young age, and he made his mind upon me, on the spot. Since then, he's made it his life's work to hunt me down.
To play devil's advocate, that is only one side of the story. You must have been up to something when you first met.
That may be so. And we'll save that for another day. But you can't deny it. I think without me, he'd have nothing.
Inspector, I'm beginning to question your involvement. Are you even...
I am.
Inspector, take your seat. Lady Gerland, thank you.
If it finally means I can get my jewels back.
Your jewel?
We'll get to that.
I bet you weren't expecting to see her again.
If anything, I actually think Inspector Ganimard was more upset by the time she was finished.
Have you found them yet?
I need to...
You can't really...
What?
That's him! Look him up!
I know. I just got carried away.
You wanted these stories to be an accurate portrayal.
And they will be. Trust me.
I need to keep her...
That's why I'm here.
That's the...
Bernard d'Andrézy.
Perfect.
If he hadn't already, please.
I know you can get carried away.
Are you implying I'm not telling every detail down to the letter?
I think your response says it all.
It was the most harrowing experience.
That's it. Paint a picture.
I thought you were going to help me.
Ethan,
That's him in the dock, isn't? Lock him up and throw away the...
I know you can get carried away.
Are you implying I'm not telling every detail down to the letter?
I think your response says it all.
I need to keep her out.
It was the most harrowing...
That's it.
Bernard d'Andrézy.
Perfect. The judge...
That's him in the... Lock him up and throw away the key. He steals from the Gerland family. He pays the price.
Perfect.
And
isn't simple. No.
So, Lady Jarland is a liar?
Not a liar.
Not a liar at all.
At least.
Order!
Gannimar's ace in the hole hadn't worked, unless his plan was to be deafened and embarrassed in front of the entire courtroom.
He must have been seething, without any proof that you had the jewels.
He had nothing. Well, not exactly nothing, but I wasn't going to make it easy for him to find.
It's been a couple of days now.
We're
bringing it to him. Nothing. I don't think...
He's not a threat.
Take a look for yourself.
Huh?
Inspector, what?
What does it look?
It looks like a secret.
Do you really think I put Arsene Lupin? Huh? Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. Huh? Uh-huh. Ooh. Huh? Ah. Oh. Um.
Huh?
You wanted him to find it all, didn't you?
He had to understand that he had done everything I required of him from the moment he stepped on La Provence. Although, not everything in there was necessarily for his eyes.
You must have known he'd find the letters.
I suspected it, and I thought he would use them against me. But I think the next time he saw me, he realized that another escaped attempt was the last thing I was going to do.
We've heard from one of your victims and supposed evidence.
Désiré.
Inspector, take
Please, Judge Bouvier, I can prove to...
on your own head.
This is it. Time to shine.
You have said to me, to my face,
Inspector, the relevance.
I assure you, Judge, it's relevant.
Relationship.
The old... I found your...
I know you can get carried away.
Are you implying I'm not telling every detail down to the letter?
I think your response says it all.
This is it.
You have...
Inspector,
She said it herself.
No one likes having their misdeeds thrown in their face.
Maybe she wouldn't want...
He's not fooling anyone. We both know the pain he caused.
Inspector Ganimard.
Nothing. Not even a
You're treading on thin ice.
Allow me this, and I can prove... Huh?
It's not him. How could he? How have I lost him again?
It's not him.
Excuse
It's not him.
for everyone.
It's not him.
Order! Order in the court.
The judge continued to question the man in the dock, Désiré Baudru, in case you hadn't caught his name. He informed the court of how he was grabbed by two officers while standing outside the police station as I was returning, a case of mistaken identity to the judge. When asked why he remained in La Santé, he replied, I had a roof over my head and no worry for my next meal. I don't mind a rat or two. The courtroom erupted with laughter, all except Inspector Ganimard. I'm sure you can imagine the look on his face.
I don't understand how he could have answered Ganimard's questions, though.
Mr. Baudru, having considered all that has gone on today, I hereby declare you a free man.
Could I ask a question?
You are not alone in having questions today, Mr. Baudru. What?
Will I still get my dinner?
You can't be.
After the manner in which you've been treated, one last meal.
Judge?
I would think long and hard before bringing anything like...
It's Inspect.
You did it! You really pulled it off.
I'm a man of my word.
I can't imagine Inspector Ganimard was prepared to accept it all, though.
Couldn't have said it better, my friend. In fact, he took it upon himself to stalk Monsieur Baudru through the streets, waiting for something to happen, I suppose.
And did it?
It did. But I don't think it was what the inspector was expecting.
Why me? Why is it always me? That old man knows something.
Here we are.
The policeman from the courtroom.
You know exactly who I am, and I want to know...
I'm sure I have no idea what you mean.
Not giving me a straight answer.
If you really want to know. It certainly has been some ride.
I almost caught you. Didn't I?
You certainly gave it a good old-fashioned try. What? You never actually had me. 2. Refresh my memory of what I lost while escaping La Santé without climbing a single wall.
Miss Underdown. If this is the last time we stand face to face...
I regret not showing her the real me from the start. I had hoped she might be present.
Hope? You'll need plenty of that.
To live without hope is to cease to live.
Ever the wordsmith.
I should like to know if you intend to reveal the true state of facts connected with your escape, the mistakes that I made. The words came as an almighty struggle to the inspector, admitting his part in it all. It is to my own interest to surround myself with mystery, and therefore have no fear. I shall say nothing. And now, goodbye. I am going out to dinner this evening. Where do you dine tonight? The inspector continued, still in a state of stunned bewilderment. With the British ambassador.
Your time battling Inspector Ganimard was over then.
I was free to breathe clean air, roam as I pleased, and Ganimard had egg all over his face. I had solidified myself as the victor.
What was next for you? I wondered if you might have sought out a particular person after being released.
Were you not listening? Inspector Ganimard and I had gone our separate ways. He hung up his badge soon after. My days of frivolous crimes were over.
That's not exactly who I was thinking of. I understand you saying that, but your actions say otherwise.
You mean the events at Château de Thibermesnil? I stand by my statement. It was a series of unexpected surprises that might make you think otherwise. It is really remarkable, Velmont, what a close resemblance you bear to Arsène Lupin. If you were not the celebrated artist whose beautiful marine views I so admire, no doubt I'd have warned the police of your presence in Dieppe, exclaimed the host to his surrounding guests. This sally was greeted with an outburst of laughter, but there was one who was not focused on the amusing side of his resemblance, but the opportunistic.